And when you look at some of the other translations, you actually see that it's an unclean spirit. So it's an unclean region, it's an unclean spirit, and he's living amongst the tombs, amongst an unclean area. Mark says this is the most bleak picture you can imagine. This is the most difficult situation that you can come up with. Come up with a worst case scenario, this is worse than that. And he said this is where Jesus landed with his boat. And he was getting out of the water at this place. This man that's been living in these tombs, this man that's been abandoned, this man that the communities around him have been going out of their way to make sure they don't go anywhere near him. They've tried to solve the problem. They've tried to take care of the problem. They have waded into the problem before because it talks about him being chained and him being shackled. In fact, it wasn't just one time. It wasn't like, let's try this once. There's this little parenthetical thought in there that says, as they often did. More than once. They had tried to subdue him. They had realized that he was out of control, that he couldn't live in society, that he was difficult to be around, that they had no solution for this. And so they drove him out of town and they chained him up and they tried to take care of him. It took more than one person because it said one man could not subdue him. So you're imagining this crowd that's coming around, that's pinning him down, that's chaining him, that's shackling him, probably inside of one of the empty tombs. They're putting him in there because they don't know what to do with him. They don't know how to deal with him. And their solution was, let's just ignore it. In reality, by placing him there, by putting him there, by chaining him up there, what the community was saying is, he's better off dead. He is dead to us. He is just like the bodies that we have placed in the tombs. They wrote him off.